What is good, everybody? It's your boy Ishmael here. And today we have a very, very odd situation. First of all, I want to make one thing clear. I think everyone's a hypocrite, okay? Everyone's a hypocrite today. No one's asked to be consistent. But I think the style and delivery of this hypocrisy is so unique and blatant. So I just have to make fun of these people because this is freaking ridiculous. Okay, so what happened? Desean Jackson, wide receiver for the Philadelphia Eagles, posted a quote from Hitler on his Instagram. Apparently the quote isn't actually from Hitler, but I mean, he's taking his word as gospel. He believed in it so much that he posted it on Instagram. So the assumption is he thought it was Hitler, so it makes no difference whether it actually was or not. Let's go ahead and read this quote here. It says, Hitler said, because the white Jews know that the Negroes are the real children of Israel, and to keep America secret, the Jews will blackmail America. Huh, okay. All right. Let's hear him out. The next paragraph. They will extort America. Their plan for world domination won't work if the Negroes know who they are. Okay, world domination. This is getting a little weird, but hang in there. Stay with me. The white citizens of America will be terrified to know that all this time they've been mistreating and discriminating and lynching the children of Israel. You know, I don't have a lot of problems with that last paragraph. It's just the ones that preceded it are a little weird, but I think we should regret that. Okay. I'm a little back with you, Desean. Now, let's read the paragraph that's not highlighted. They will fear God. They will fear God will destroy them as He destroyed Egypt for doing the same thing. So the elite, the Illuminati, keeps this a secret at all cost. Huh. The Illuminati. What book is this? This sounds like if Alex Jones were... This guy reads Alex Jones, which I totally commend him for. But this one little passage here is a little problematic. Okay, so this blows up, and rightfully so. Because after all, he is quoting Hitler. Or at least he thinks he's quoting Hitler. And first of all, I don't think Desean Jackson knows who Hitler is. And this isn't an insult, okay? I believe, like, ignorance is not stupidity. Stupidity is guarding your ignorance, right? So you're not stupid if you don't know. You're not stupid if you don't know something. You're just ignorant. That's okay. Let's talk about it. Let's figure it out, right? We could give you... Apparently, Desean Jackson, I have to believe he doesn't know who Hitler is. Because if you know who Hitler is, you don't just post a quote about him and be like, hey, this guy knows what he's talking about. And that is why we have the amazing Desean Jackson. Because Desean Jackson, host of All the Smoke, which is a good show. And he's an ex-NBA player. I like Desean Jackson. The dude is funny. Like, I really like Desean Jackson. But he missed with this one, man. I mean, oh my God. All right, so let's take a look at this video real quick.
He was trying to educate himself, educate people, and he's speaking the truth, right? He's speaking the truth. You know he don't hate nobody, but he's speaking the truth of the facts that he know and try to educate others. But y'all don't want us to educate ourselves. If it's talking about the black race, y'all ain't saying nothing about it. They killing us, police killing us, and treating us like shit. Racism at an all-time high. But ain't none of you NFL owners spoke up on that. Ain't none of you teams spoke up on that. But the same team had a receiver that say the word nigger publicly. And they gave him an extension. I play for the Big Three. We have a Jewish owner. He understands where we stand and some of the things we say, but it's not directed to him. It's the way we've been treated.
This is how someone can say so many wrong things and appears so confident. Like, here's my problem with Steven Jackson. He had time to think about it. Like, he looked at that Desean Jackson post, saw quoting Hitler, Jews want world domination, all this crazy shit, And you know what? People are defending Steven Jackson. I like Steven Jackson. I think he's authentic, and he's authentically stupid. But this is really. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's go by what he said. So what he say? Desean is speaking on the facts of the situation. So he thinks I hope he's referring to. Actually, I don't know what he's. I'm trying to like give him the charity here, give him the benefit of the doubt. But my biggest takeaway from that paragraph is like the Jews want world domination and black people are the real children of Israel. And if white America knows that black people are the real children of Israel, then the Jews won't get world domination. So the Jews won't tell. They'll keep the secret. The Illuminati, which is the Jews, will keep the secret. Okay, that's fucking insane. It's the type of language that led to the Holocaust. It is insane. Okay, but apparently Steven Jackson knows something we don't, right? He says, Desean is just trying to educate himself. And then he says, but y'all don't want us to educate ourselves. I imagine the implication by Mr. Jackson here is that white America does not want Desean Jackson or black people in general to be educated. Let's assume that's true. Let's do a thought experiment. So the education white America doesn't want blacks to have is this. They don't want black people to listen to Alex Jones and insane conspiracies that Jews want world domination. That's right. Yes, because this is the knowledge that will move you forward. Don't become an engineer. Don't study business. Don't become an entrepreneur. Don't get that kind of knowledge. Well, this is the knowledge that'll put you over the top. This is the knowledge that'll change minds, right? That Jews want to dominate the world. You guys, this is ridiculous shit. And the scary thing is, I know I'm joking about it, but the scary thing is that the weird irony here is that this is the same kind of thinking those savage idiots in Charlottesville thought. Like, this is the same thing. And it's dark. It's a gross thing to say, but it's true.
In my country there is problem, and that problem is the Jew. They take everybody money, they never give it back. So the Jew down the well.
I mean, Jesus. It's sad because he was one of the leaders of this movement. He was of the Black Lives Matter movement. He's a friend of George Floyd. I'm not going to comment on that, but the point is that when you have the leader of a movement that is widespread, and then he says some shit like, "Hey man, it was all facts, straight up. This guy Hitler, bruh, facts." Like, he doesn't even. It's insanity. But even the end, what he said, he's like, y'all don't want to talk about black people getting killed. Huh? Wait, what? Isn't that all that everyone's talking about? What do you mean that you don't want to talk about it? Everyone's talking about it. Jed York talked about it. Kyle Shanahan. Ton of coaches in the NFL. A few of the owners. Everyone's just mad because... specifically Jerry Jones isn't speaking out. I mean, sure, be mad at him. More power to you, man. More power to you. Get it going. If that's what you believe in, get it going. But I mean, this guy just he calls himself authentic, but he doesn't think, which is a problem because your first thought isn't your authentic thought. It's your reptilian thought. But he also says that racism is at an all-time high. Huh? 1865 would like a word. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Racism is a problem. But you can't just, like, he's just saying shit that's not true. And people are going to come defend him. Because it's we're in a state of tribalism in this country. We can't just say, hey, he's actually fucking crazy for defending Hitler here. And everyone can agree that that is stupid. And he shouldn't be fired. Nothing should be taken away from him. But let's sit down and talk about what's going on. That's why I forgive Desean Jackson here. I mean, who cares about my forgiveness? But I have sympathy for Desean Jackson because I think literally if someone like asked Desean, like, hey, bro, who's Hitler? Like before he posted that, he would have been like, oh, I don't know. You know, like I genuinely don't think he knows who Hitler is. But Desean Jackson seems like one of those guys who's so obsessed with his brand that, and he thinks authenticity is his first thought, that he will literally just say anything. And he will literally say the first thing that comes to his mind. Because there can't be an ounce of critical thinking that goes behind that. And there's been some crazy whataboutisms going on in sports media. I mean, I'm a big sports fan, so I follow this stuff. I think that the best thing for these guys to do, because they clearly don't want this to hurt the movement. I think that's why they're going so far out on a limb to defend him. I think the best thing to do is just to say, yeah, Jack, you were so wrong. Quoting Hitler and saying Jews want world domination is the kind of rhetoric that led to the Holocaust. Anti-Semitism is a weird one, because Jews are so successful. I think like 40% of, I forget the award, but some big award. It's not the Nobel Peace Prize, but 40% of them are like European Jews. Like Jews have this amazing culture, like the process to become like Jewish in the religious sense is incredibly tenuous and academically challenging. This is, so they do well. They do really well through this culture. But I mean, so many like genocides have happened to Jews. And if I were Jewish, I'd be like, what in the hell? Like, this is crazy. And I think Julian Edelman had a good response when he said, hey, look, the shit you said is fucking crazy, man. For sure. But let's talk about it, man. Let's go to a Holocaust museum. Like, I can promise you Hitler wasn't speaking facts. Like, Hitler didn't keep it 100. I can promise you that. All right, guys. So those are my thoughts on the situation. Very weird. Hypocrisy is everywhere. And I think the style, again, Desean Jackson, I think the style is hilarious. But everyone's wrong. Don't discriminate and take it easy. Power Hour's the place to get it.
He's our bad man.
We on.